Hello everyone and welcome to my complete beginner guide to Genshin Impact. This is not a tips video and it is a complete in-depth guide on some important mechanics and key features in game. So let's start. Let's start with the characters. There are many characters in Genshin Impact. Each character is unique and totally not the same. Each character has a potential of being the best character in game if someone puts in the time and effort and invest resources to build that character. Each character can be classified on two criteria. 1. The type of weapon they wield. 2. The type of element they wield. There are 5 weapon types in Genshin Impact: Sword, Claymore, Bow, Polearm, and Catalyst. There are 7 types of elements in game: Pyro, Cryo, Hydro, Dendro, Geo, Anemo, and Electro. Each character can wield up to 1 element and 1 weapon type. No character can wield 2 weapon types and 2 elements. Each character can be leveled up all the way to level 90 by using something called EXP books. Adventurers EXP books. There are 3 rarities of this book: 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star. You can get all of these rarities by just playing the game, doing quests, exploring, doing events, and by doing any sort of thing, just by playing the game in general. Raising the character's level will increase some of the important stats. Each character has HP, attack, defense, elemental mastery, and many more stats that I'm not going to go in depth in this video, but if you want an in-depth explanation on each and every stat for a character, you can just go watch my artifact guide. Link will be in the description. Apart from leveling up a character, there is a ascension phase. Ascending a character. You can ascend a character by collecting certain materials and by giving some Mora. And if you don't know where to get these materials, you can just click on the material and scroll all the way down and you would see the source for that material. And if you just click on it, and it would just take you to the Adventurer's Handbook and then navigate, and then you would see where you can find that material. Only certain materials will be shown like that. For example, this flower, as you can see, if I click on the source, it won't take me there. And that means that you have to go around exploring Mondstadt to gain this item. Now let me show you an example for Ascension. So I'm gonna take a character, for example, and level it up. I'm gonna level up Thoma all the way till level 40. Just like that, and now my Thoma is level 40. Now I cannot level him up more. If I want to level him up again, I have to ascend him, and if I click on ascend, it would show me the materials that I need to ascend Thoma. As you can see, I don't have a certain material, so I cannot ascend him. You need to collect all the materials and the required amount of them to level up, ascend a character. What happens when you get multiple copies of the same characters? You unlock constellations for that character. Constellations, well, there are 6 constellations for any characters, and to get that constellations, you need to first get the copy of the same character. And you would unlock a constellation. If you get 1 copy of the same character, you will unlock constellation 1. If you gain 2 copies, you will gain constellation 3, and 3 copies will give you constellation 4, and so on and so forth. Constellations can be many types. Some can be the improvement type of constellations, some will give you levels for your talents, and some just are just will just give the character a power-up depending upon the character and the constellation. Okay, each character can wield a weapon. Okay, the weapon has 5 rarities: 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and 5 star. Okay, 4 star and 5 star weapons can be obtained by wishing. 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star weapons can be obtained by just opening chests, doing puzzles, and just buying them from the store, the NPC stores all around Tevat. There are certain quests and certain NPCs that you can gain 4 star weapon from, okay, such as the blacksmith. If you go to the blacksmith and give him certain materials, he will craft the weapon. He will craft a 4 star weapon for you and give you. Each weapon can be leveled up and ascended. Okay, for leveling up a weapon you will need something called the enhancement ores. Enhancement ores are of 3 rarities: 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. You can gain them from crafting or just exploring and opening chests all around Tevat. And the enhancement ores would look something like this. Like a character is ascended, each weapon can be ascended as well. Okay, the ascension would require you to collect a separate number of materials or certain type of materials from domains and from enemy drops. Okay, you need a certain amount to ascend a weapon. Each weapon has a passive, a base stat, and a secondary stat. Okay, the passive is the one that is written below the refinement rank. The first one is the base stat. The second one would be the secondary stat. Okay, leveling up a weapon and ascending a weapon will increase the base stats and the secondary stat, while refining a weapon would increase the passive ability. Okay, refining a weapon would look something like this. Okay, now refining a weapon would look something like this. All you have to do, you need multiple copies of the same weapon if you want to refine it. Okay, so if you just go to the refinement section and click on identical weapon material, you just need to click on one and then just hit refine, and now your weapon is refinement rank 2. Refinement would increase the passive's ability and not the stat of the weapon. Okay, leveling up and ascending would help with the stats. Artifacts. Well, for artifacts it is a pain. Okay, this part is a literal pain, but early in the game you don't need to worry about artifacts as of now. But if you want to know more and just want to make your life harder, you can go check my artifact guide where I explain everything about artifacts. Okay, link will be in the description. Each character can hold up to 5 artifacts: a flower, a feather, a timepiece, a goblet, and a circlet. Okay, each artifact will have a main stat, substat, set bonus, leveling up mechanic, yes, headache stuff. So I'm not gonna go deep into artifacts in this guide. Okay, so don't worry. Talents. Each character has 6 talents: 3 combat talents and 3 passive talents. Combat talents can be leveled up all the way to level 10 if you're crowning the character, and all the way to level 13 if you crown and have constellations for the character. Each talent can be leveled up by collecting certain materials that of course will be seen in the level up section. Okay, as you can see, the materials required are shown below. All right, just need to find them or locate them, or certain materials should be found. For example, this material that is the philosophies of resistance can be only gained by domain of mastery. You need to complete the domain of mastery to gain this material. Now let us talk about Mora. Mora is the general currency of the game and can be used up to level up basically anything. Okay, you can get Mora by just exploring, doing events, doing quests, and just playing the game in general. All right, now let us talk about the next important thing in Genshin Impact, that is domains. Domains look something like this. Okay, domains are basically the dungeons in Genshin Impact. and you can just do them to gain rewards. There are multiple types of domains. There are material domains that give you talent books and weapon ascension materials, artifact domains that give you artifact, weekly boss domains that you do weekly and gain certain materials for talent level up, and one-time reward domains that you can do once and get a reward. If you are unable to complete a certain level of a domain or just basically any domain, all you have to do is click on match and it would match you with the other player that is suffering the same problem, and you both can like work together and defeat that boss or clear that domain. If you don't want to do co-op, you can just do solo by clicking on start and then just click start again by choosing your teammate. Now once you do that, you will be taken inside the domain where you have to climb all these stairs and get to the center of this domain. Once you do, all you have to do is click on start and then just defeat all the enemies that are going to pop up, and after doing that you will complete the challenge, and then you have to go all the way till this tree and click on the rewards. Okay, obtain rewards, and that is when you have to submit a certain amount of resin and get the rewards. Resin is another vast topic that I'm not gonna cover in this video, and I'm gonna have a dedicated video covering resin as well. Okay, the next important thing that I'm gonna talk about is adventure rank and world level. Adventure rank is basically the level of your game, and world level is the difficulty of the game. Okay, there are like max 60 levels, and max world level is 8. Level 8 world level is like the hardest difficulty in the game. And if you want to level up your adventure rank, you can do so by just doing quests and doing like events and just playing the game in general. Okay, there are like max 60 levels for adventure rank, and each time you level up, what I want you to do is go talk to Catherine in any city, and she will give you the adventure rank rewards. Okay, and once you do, you would only get them like once when you level up each time. Okay, that's important. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is quest. You can find your quest in the left hand top corner, and it would just take you to this screen. There are many types of quests in game. Okay, there are Archon quests. Those are basically like the lore of the game, the story, the main story of the game. There are something called story quests that revolve around a certain character. For example, I'm gonna go to the story quest, clicking on the story quest, and it would take me to another section. For example, Al-Haytham story quest would have Al-Haytham as the main character, and the story would revolve around Al-Haytham. Okay, same for Dia. The Dia story quest will have Dia as the main character, and the story would revolve around her. The next type of quest that I'm going to talk about is daily quest or daily commissions or commission quests. Okay, this is something like a chore to do. Okay, and you just want to do them every day whenever you get the time, so that you can gain this valuable currency called Primogem. And Primogem is the way where you can gain characters, new characters, copies of the characters, and different types of weapon. Okay, I'm just saying that you just do them. Okay, whatever the case, just do them. You'll thank me later. The next type of quest are the world quests. The world quests are basically the type of quest that can help you unlock a certain area of the map, be it underground or just on the surface. It will help you unlock the certain area of a map. Okay, so the next type of quest is the hangout quest. Hangout quests are basically like you spending more time with your favorite character if your favorite character is one of these. It is like a interactive type of quest where you can decide the next move of your favorite character. Okay, I don't think anyone does this at this point of time, but if you want, you can just do them as well. These give you some extra rewards as well. All right. Exploring is somewhat the main feature of this game, since Genshin Impact is an open world game. So exploring is something that you do a lot. We have something called the Statue of the Seven, which helps you unlock certain areas of the map, like you can see them, and it will show you how Teyvat is. Okay, it also helps you heal characters if they are on low HP, and it also helps you teleport all around Teyvat. Now there are something called the teleport waypoints. Teleport waypoints are like they help you get around Teyvat more easily, just like the Statue of the Seven, but this would only help you teleport. Okay, unlike the Statue of the Seven that will unlock certain areas of the map and heal your characters, the teleport waypoint will only help you teleport. Now if you want to use the Statue of the Seven and the teleport waypoint, you need to first interact with them at least once. Okay, once you do, you would be able to use them for as many times as you want. The Statue of the Seven can be leveled up by collecting something called the oculi and offering it to the Statue of the Seven in the respective regions. Okay, so currently now I am in Sumeru. If I just go and interact with the Statue of the Seven, and yeah, as you can see, there is something called the worship statue. All you have to do is click on worship statue, and you would be able to worship that statue or offer certain oculi that you collect all over Teyvat. Oculi are like very spread out, so collecting them is sort of hard if you don't know where to look. Okay, all you have to do is click on offer all, and it would be offered to the Statue of the Seven. If you collect enough oculi, it would be like it would level up the Statue of the Seven. The max level are level 10. Okay, the Statue of the Seven in Mondstadt would need something called the animoculi, which can be only found in Mondstadt. The Statue of the Seven in Liyue would need geoculi, Inazuma would need the electroculi, and Sumeru would need the dendroculus. Okay, when you go around exploring in Teyvat, you would come across different types of chests in game. Okay, there are many types of chests. There are common chests, exquisite chests, precious chests, luxurious chests. These different types of chests will give you different rarity of rewards. Okay, so just look for what chest that you need. Apart from chests, there are puzzles too in Genshin Impact. At start, it is hard to differentiate between a puzzle and not a puzzle, or what I'm trying to say is that it's very hard to notice puzzles. So I recommend you use something called the interactive map. It will show you the location of each and every chest, puzzle, quest, collectible item, and so much more. It is just an amazing tool to use, okay? In my opinion, that is. Interactive map is one of the best tools, alright? Just try to use them when you have the time. Link would be again in the description. Also, I spent over 10 hours making Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world in Minecraft. It is like one of my biggest projects till now. So yeah, you should go check that out as well. Yeah, like right now, you should go check it. Alright? Yeah. That's all for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.